Hey Boo Crew, this is your girl Mika and I'm back with a quick project share. I was in a all blue swap hosted by my sweet friend Ursula, who is Arctic Glam on Instagram and YouTube. She does not do videos, but you can always go and check her out on her Instagram. Right now she is hosting a birthday challenge. I encourage you all to go join. She has some amazing prizes and she's a sweet person. Is one of my dearest friends. So I want to show you what I'm sending my partner. It is a couple of days late, but she is very understanding. My partner is Chrissy, who is blue underscore ridge underscore paper read. And she is extremely talented. And I know you guys already saw what she sent me, and it was amazing. Uh-oh. Dropping stuff off my desk because I didn't totally clean it. I kind of just made enough space for me to do this video. If you know, you know. So first of all, I purchased this tote. She sold me one. I am not a seamstress, but I purchased this tote from Amazon, and it also came with a little small tote with it. So I'm going to take everything out and just kind of show you what I made. We had to make, I believe, two small handmade gifts, which is Crafter's Choice. I think we had to gift, I don't know. Let me figure out what the requirements were. That'd be helpful. Okay, I now have the details. So the requirements were to create using only shades of blue, silver, gold, white, and black can be used as accent colors, but not as the main colors. Two Crafter's Choice small projects, a one handmade card, a beaded item, a pen, poke tool, etc., a crafty item shared from your stash, example, trim, bling, etc. So I haven't made her card yet, but I plan on doing that. So I'll probably take a picture of that and show it later, or you can just wait until she receives it. So again, here is the tote that I have. I'm actually going to probably tie some ribbon and stuff around to kind of jazz it up, but I just pulled it out of the packaging for that. So here is the tote. I'll set that to the side. I also have some pretty tissue paper that I got from Hobby Lobby that I will be using to wrap a lot of this in. First off, I made this pocket, which is a Scrap Diva die, and I did the word die cuts, and this comes from my Crafting World Anna. I have that die. Actually, I have it close by so I can show you guys. It's really a good die to have. It's kind of all over the place, but this is called, this is designed by Nicole Silhouette, and it has buttons, charms, paper, stickers, custom, and it has mem decks, stickers, rosettes, flowers, embellies, and what's that last one? Oh, I think I said stickers. So yeah, anyway, so that's the die there that I use. So that's where the word die cuts come from. So I have some of the words here, and I use white, and then this pretty blue foil that I got. I believe it's a cricket foil. And then I use some of the swap words from KS Craft, and I made her some of those. And those are also in there. And then I should have some more die cuts. Where are those? Huh. Did I misplace them? Because I gifted her some die cuts that I cut out. I cut out some die cuts. I have to figure out where they are. But I cut out some die cuts and made some ephemera. So I know I gifted her some. I don't know why they're not in here. We'll find out a little bit. So then next, I used the brand new Scrap Diva little gift box, and I put some little mini rosettes in it, and I just decorated it with some blue pattern paper. I put my sticker on the back, and I closed, and then this is also one of those words from my Crafting World Anna, and I close it with some Velcro. And it's just some mini. I don't want to take them out, but they're mini rosettes. They're because they were a labor of love to get them in here, so I don't want to mess it up. But yeah, I gifted her some rosettes there, and then I also made some big rosettes, and I just decorated it with some pattern blue paper. She has 3 different color choices here. I just decorated it with one of the extra rosettes that I made and put a die cut on top, and this is some washi tape, some gingham plaid washi tape. And then I made her some flowers, and I got this little container from Daiso, and another labor of love, I finally have learned how to make flowers, And if you guys remember from my recent haul, I have some of the bling for the centers. And so I made some layered butterflies, and this is also a punch. And I did those in 3 different colors and flowers in 3 different colors. So I did that, and then I just made a sleeve for it and used this beautiful pattern paper. It's a gingham plaid on the back. And this paper pad I love. I've had this for a while. If I can find it and show you guys. It is a Julie Nutton paper pad. And it's gorgeous. And I wanted to use this, but it had so much pink in it that, that would take away from an all blue swap. But I ended up using this since it was mostly all blue with just little hints of white. So I have recently acquired some die cuts to go with this and some stickers because I bought this several years ago on clearance from the Frank Garcia shop. So it's a very pretty paper pad. The other paper pad that I used was this blue metal from Michael's. I got it about 2 to 3 months ago, I believe. And then I found another paper pad in my stash. I should have had this closed. Sorry, y'all. This is so old. I got this from Tuesday morning several years ago. And it has beautiful foil pages and stuff in. So I used all 3 of those to achieve this swap. And so next, I made little pockets to house these projects in. And so I made 2 shakers, and I used the Scrap Diva bow die, and I used the word shaker from that die set as well from my Crafting World Anna. And I just made a little pocket. I have my info on the back, and I used that the rest of the sheet. I used it at least 3 times, so I utilized that one sheet, and I just kept these plain. So I made 2 shakers so that she can decorate them herself. And then next, here's my Memdex, which I also use that die. My Memdex, this is some more die cuts that I used, and I cut with my Cricut. I got these images from Creative Fabrica. Utilize your memberships. So this is a KS Craft Memdex die. And these are the die cuts I made, so I have them up on foam, and I only glued the center so that she can layer the stuff if she likes. Put the word handmade down there. This cute little girl from, like I said, from Creative Fabrica, and 2 of my flowers that I made, and I made this little pocket for it. And then, let's see, what else have I made? And then next I made this shaker. I used the circle postage stamp die from my creative time, and I turned it into a shaker. And what I did is the innards of the shaker, both the foam and the 2 types of die cuts, which involves the frame and the back piece, I turned that into another unembellished like die cut so she could make her another embellishment with that. But I put the word Hello Crafter there and glittered this cute little bluebird that I got from Creative Fabrica. I got some of this thread from the Stamps of Life. I've had it for a while. It was a part of this that I got a couple years ago. And the blue, I don't know what I did with it since I used it, but it came with all these colors. So that's where this ribbon came from. And I just put one of the butterflies that I made in the center. And I hope she likes it. And I just blinged the top of the back topper just to give it some interest. Uh-oh, I got to fix that die cut because it moved. And then this little truck is one of the die cuts that I made too. So there's that. I also found the die cuts that I made, some of the ephemera that I made. So I'm gifting her some of that and put it in the die cut pouch. So we have that all ready to go, and I can bag it up. And then next I made 2 bows. This is a My Creative Time bow die. I love it. So I just, I layered some of that foil cardstock in the back to give this bow some stability. I put it on some acetate with some removable dots. That's why you see that back there through there. Just put my name, and I just kept it just plain so she can do whatever she wants to them. And then next I made these. This is also a My Creative Time die. Well, that's actually 2 dies. So you have the scallop, I forget what these things called, like flags, pennants, whatever. banners, the scallop banner, and then I also have the layering pieces die. And so I layered it up. Each layer has foam on it. I made a second one with different colors, and I left that one blank so she could decorate it herself. And I just put the word embellies up there and just one of the die cuts. I thought that was really pretty. I love the blue. Put one of those cute little girls there from Creative Fabrica. I put some bling there. This is a die cut. These are die cuts from there. This is one of my butterflies that I made, and I just put some bling in there as well. And just decorate it. I hope she really likes this. I mean, I was doing the best I can. I really wanted to do this to challenge myself because y'all know pink is my favorite color. And I was like, I'm going to challenge myself and do this blue. And I didn't think it would be as hard as it really was, but I think I did okay. And so, this is a KS Craft die. And so I used this to house the trim that I'm gifting her. And I also tied a bow at the top. So this is sort of like a chiffon ribbon. It's almost like a seam binding, but not quite. So there's 2 colors under here. So it's 1, 2, and then the stripe. This is the stripe from the Stamps of Life. So there's 4 different trims here for her to use. And I just used a pearl top stick pin to hold it together. And then, so I made this sleeve for this box. I got this box from Daiso. Let's see if I can get it out easily. I mean, it's not going to be hard for her to get it out. That's not what I'm saying. It's just I don't want to. My nails just feel sleeve off. And my daughter called. She's safe back at home. She had an eventful day. Yeah, it's 2 a.m. in Boston. So I'm like, girl, get some rest. All right. So I made her a beaded bookmark. And I love the bead choices that I use. Very pretty. Very demure. And then here's the beaded pen that I made her. I used a silver pen. And I love this bow bead. And then I also made her a mini pokey tool. I don't know. I'm going to have to find something else. Because this little... I guess because these are mini pokey tools, it won't stick on there. Oh, God. It just won't stay. But anyway, those are the 3 beaded items that I made her. And I have them housed in this sleeve. I don't want to rip my paper trying to put the sleeve back on. So I have this sleeve here. Then I also made her a little small embellishment box. So I put some bling in here. Some of the bling that I've been using throughout the project. Some beads, different colors. And these are 3 focal beads, one in pink, white, and blue. And then I'm gifting her this. I found this in my stash, and the packaging got a little destroyed. So, uh-oh. What is that? A little piece of lint. So the package got a little destroyed, so I just kind of wrapped it in some paper. Put a little embellishment on top, but it's a little punch that I got from Daiso, and it was the color blue, so it was fitting. And so, yeah, I'm gifting her some stickers. I need to put that in the tote. I'm not sure if it'll fit. I got these little, I guess these little pouches. They came from Walmart and from Celebrate in the little party section. They're super cute. I think it was pink, white, blue, and green, I think, were the colors. And so I gifted her some of the blue foam squares. I'm housing them in there. And then in this pouch, I got more gifts. So gifting her some heart stickers in blue. Shout out to my boo Ann. She found me a lot of blue stuff and sent it to me. Then gifting her this wood piece that says friend. And I just made a little bag topper for it. And then some beads, some seed beads. And then I got this container from Daiso as well. I just put some die cuts on top, and I get these 3 little, I forget what these things are called, but you can use them to make like, you can use them as bracelets, hair ties, or something or another. Forget what they're called, but I don't want to take them out. So I'm gifting her that. And then here is the sequins mix I'm giving her. I bought this from Tina Shop, Sparkle and Shake. So, and this is the teal mist. And I just put it in this blue organza bag that I got from the party section at Hobby Lobby. So yeah, I think that's it that I have. And I hope that my partner likes it. You guys let me know if you would be willing to step out of your comfort zone and join a swap like this. The last time she had a special color swap, it was pink, pink lover. So of course, I was all on top of that. That was great. But I challenged myself, and I think I did well. I hope she likes what I made. I didn't even phone it in or nothing. I really worked hard at it. So I hope she likes it. So I'm gonna get this packed up and then set up a pickup tomorrow from the post office so she can get this by Monday or Tuesday. And thank you again, Chrissy, for your patience. I hope she doesn't watch this. Maybe I'll wait to put it up until she receives it. But at least I got it filmed because I wasn't gonna. And I was like, yeah, no, you have to show everybody your hard work. So anyway, thank you guys for tuning in to yet another video where I'm all over the place. But I know that y'all love that about me. But until then, I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.